Welcome to Tzu Chi This week. I'm Terry Poo. It's good to have you with us. Coming up in this week's top stories, youngsters in Tainan and Penghu respectively joined local Tzu Chi volunteers in sorting recyclables. In China's Xianmen, Tzu Chi volunteers carried out home visitations to offer emotional support to needy families. And we joined Taichung Tzu Chi volunteer Huang Yiqiao study group to learn another way to get closer to dharma. To celebrate Children's Day in Taiwan, which falls on April 4th, Tzu Chi Tainan Dai kindergarten students went to their local recycling center to help Tzu Chi volunteers protect the environment. Meanwhile, other youngsters in Penghu also volunteer at their recycling center and the senior center.
Wrinkled hands show the passage of time. Tzu Chi volunteers from Penghu, Taiwan are visiting a senior home to bring some laughter and joy to an otherwise sedated home. Among the volunteers are 40 high school and junior college students who massage and entertain the seniors.
I'm happy to see you. Your visit brings me joy. You always dance and sing with us.
Carefully feeding porridge to the seniors, the young volunteers kneel to be at eye level with the seated seniors, adding a touch of love to their gestures. Meanwhile, at the Beicheng Educational Recycling Station, young volunteers are practicing some recycling.
You guys are doing a great job. Coming here today has really helped Auntie out. I welcome you to come back again. You can come straight here.
Today, instead of punishing them, the Director of Students' Affairs of Penghu Marine and Fishery Vocational High School brought 6 students to sort recyclables alongside Tzu Chi volunteers. Next, the students learn a lesson on purifying one's heart.
When we are doing recycling at home, our heart needs cleansing as well. If we want the environment to be clean, our heart needs to be cleansed first.
I think with my participation, the students will be more willing to sort recyclables. They won't feel like they are being punished, as I'm doing it as well.
Tzu Chi's recycling station is not only a good place to help protect the environment, but also a good place to help save rebellious teens. Also heading to the recycling station are the students from Tainan Dai Kindergarten. After seeing a demonstration by a Tzu Chi volunteer, the students get to work.
This way, Mother Earth will be happy and won't be sick anymore.
Aunts and uncles can have a break for Children's Day and Team Sweeping Day and not come here to work.
We're here to teach the students that Children's Day isn't just about their own happiness, but that on this day they can give their service, they can be filial to their parents to also celebrate the day.
Celebrating Children's Day by practicing recycling, these young students learn a valuable lesson on how best to make a difference in the world.
Recently in the Philippines, schools in San Mateo held a competition to see which class was the most environmentally friendly. At the award ceremony, Tzu Chi volunteers were there to present the awards and encourage students to continue with the good work.
Students and teachers at Selagon National High School in San Mateo, Philippines, are inspired by Tzu Chi's charitable deeds.
I saw the passion Master Zheng Yang has for helping other people, and she inspired me to encourage my students to also help others.
By encouraging my students para makatulong din sila sa mga nangangailangang mga tao.
Moved by Tzu Chi's call to protect the environment, local schools in the San Mateo area held a recycling competition, and today, Tzu Chi volunteers are here to present prizes and awards to the class which collected the most recyclables. A class from Selagon Elementary School was named the most environmentally friendly. However, its students say the most important thing is just about giving back to society.
It would be alright even if we didn't win, as long as we were able to help. With collecting recyclables, we're just glad to help and be able to donate the proceeds to the Tzu Chi Foundation.
Creating posters for Tzu Chi, students at Jose FDS Memorial National High School also participated in the competition.
When I heard the announcement, I was really surprised because I was expecting my students to come in third, not first. I'm really grateful because they gave it their all in collecting PET bottles.
Meanwhile, students from Stony Hill Elementary are even more diligent than their teachers when it comes to keeping the planet clean.
Every time there are recyclables around, the students automatically say, "Save it, that's for Tzu Chi."
At the awards ceremony, students also brought bamboo coin banks to donate, doing their part to help others in need.
In Lesotho, early this March, community residents of Machache donated a total of 1,000 kilograms of corn and sorghum to support Tzu Chi's 80-20 campaign. Furthermore, 32 local residents were given Tzu Chi's volunteer uniforms as they promised to shoulder Tzu Chi's missions in the country.
Earlier in March, community residents of 8 villages of the Machache community in Lesotho donated a total of 1,000 kilograms of corn and sorghum to Tzu Chi to support the NGO's 80-20 campaign. On March 26, these grains were ground into 65 bags of corn and 5 bags of sorghum.
I was a recipient of Tzu Chi's rice before. Now I'm very happy to be able to donate something myself.
I feel blessed when I have the chance to give.
To spread Tzu Chi's mission far and wide, Tzu Chi volunteers also handed out volunteer uniforms to 32 residents. Upon receiving Tzu Chi's uniforms, these newly volunteers happily take a group photo. Despite living in one of the world's poorest countries, everyone here still sees every opportunity to help those in greater need.
Happiness and blessings are not something easily explained by words. These feelings are best experienced by actions, such as helping others. In Xiamen, China, Tzu Chi volunteers make monthly visits to needy families, improving the recipients' outlook on life.
I would prefer death over living with my illness.
Being sick has left Yang Yiming and his mother hopeless. Thankfully, Tzu Chi volunteers are here to lend a shoulder to cry on.
Broaden your heart, don't fret over it. As long as we have come across this, then we need to accept the circumstances and give him blessings instead of worries.
10 years ago, a sickness shattered Yang's dreams as it left him bedridden and completely reliant on his mother. However, through the volunteers' visits, he has found his humor once again.
Yes, I am a bit better.
At the end of the visit, Yang says goodbye while looking forward to next month.
See you.
In life, there are always ups and downs. Of course, there are happy times, but more worries than happiness. What I've gained the most is the understanding that helping others makes me happy.
The happiness felt from helping others is a feeling everyone should experience. In helping an 88-year-old grandma in grief after losing her 2 sons, Wu Shuzhen was also able to leave her own suffering behind.
I felt fortunate to be able to wash Grandma's feet.
With her husband and children busy with their own affairs, Wu lost her place in life. However, in doing volunteer work with Tzu Chi, she found her confidence once again. Ye Shui Miao's horizons have also broadened thanks to the installation of Da'ai TV in his home. No matter if it's lending or receiving a hand in need, the cycle of love continues, making this world a happier place to live in.
Recently, over 30 Keelung recycling volunteers visited the Tzu Chi Sanxia grounds to learn about organic farming and how to use kitchen refuse to create an enzyme cleaner. At the end of the day, the participants walked away with knowledge to help them keep the environment clean.
酵素啊，温馨就是你的结构就是蛋白质，所以你在做的过程，你会看到它会有白白的那个菌。
Stepping out from their recycling center, a group of recycling volunteers from Keelung is visiting the Tzu Chi Sanxia grounds to learn how to make cleaning enzymes and organic farming.
Why is it called organic? Because the pesticide isn't a chemical pesticide, but a microbacterial agent mixed in with the soil to decompose and react, so the crop can absorb it.
Without chemical enhancers, these crops are not big at all, yet they are still beautiful in their own way.
This is Min. I have been enjoying the smile for a while. The pomelo smell is also very strong. With the smiles and the birds chirping, this is like heaven.
We've all eaten chrysanthemum greens, but never seen its flower. We were guessing it was daisies or geraniums or sunflowers.
Among this natural environment, this group of volunteers not only gain valuable insight into environmental protection, but is also reminded of their initial aspirations to protect the planet.
We hope these environmental protectors can visit different recycling stations to broaden their horizons and see what others are doing to protect the environment.
As many areas in Malaysia have recently experienced a water shortage, the Educare Center in Kuala Lumpur and Malacca took the chance to teach their students about the importance of water resources. Meanwhile, in Penang, Wenkai Elementary School students who were inspired by the Million Bodhisattva campaign decided to donate a little of their love.
Was this money given to you by your mother, or does it come from your own allowance? Speak up, is it your own money?
The students of Wenkai Elementary School are donating some of their love as participants of Malaysia's Million Bodhisattva campaign.
I want to help poor people. My mother will give me 1 ringgit and I will save it to help more people in need.
Thank you, little angels, for your contribution. By helping, what type of deeds have you done? Speak up, please. You're all wonderful, right? Please give yourself a round of applause.
From this lesson on moral education, I hope my students can build their character by using the most effective method, and that is taking action to help others. This way they will know what it's like to help others and gain a heart of gratitude. Although they are only contributing a little bit, they can still help others who are in need.
In joining the campaign, these students learned that a little of their money can make a big difference in society. Meanwhile, in Kuala Lumpur, students of Da'a Educare Center are taking to the streets to conduct a survey of water and electricity usage of local businesses.
When do you most often use your electricity?
Although timid at first, these students complete the survey and also help to teach store clerks on how best to save money when using electricity.
Fill your refrigerator to only 80% full, and your fridge should not be against the wall.
We want the children to interact with the community, to have them help spread the message of treasuring our resources, and to know, cherish, and create blessings.
This field trip outdoors not only gave the students a chance to interact with the community, but the students also gave a small gift out of recycled materials for each shop they visited.
因为地球妈妈生病了，给人家知道我们省电省水的方法，还可以保护地球。
Students of Malacca's Da'a Edge Care Center are also learning lessons on environmental protection. The latest lesson is on water conservation.
What type of water is this? Where did this water come from? Whose excess bath water does this come from? You or your mother's? Why did you bring it to school? Water plants? Very good.
The students carefully fill up 2 plastic bottles with water because this is their water supply for the entire day at school.
Although the children are fortunate enough to live in a blessed environment, they still need to value the water resources they have.
小花。小花小草。
要去浇哪里的草？哪里？那边为什么是那边？
被干掉了。
那边干掉了。
要给少喝水。
In conserving water resources, these students not only learn to treasure their blessings, but also spread the concept to their family members, thus further involving more people in protecting our planet.
USCG volunteer Xi Sidao succumbed to liver cancer and passed away on February 21st. He was 56. For nearly half of his life, he devotedly walked the Tzu Chi path, setting an example for many. We now take you to his memorial service in Los Angeles.
他的心因此呢跟上师父，做师父想要做的他为大地众生，他为大地众生的付出无有无悔的这样的付出，你想叫我如何不想念他
Xi Sidao passed away in February due to cancer. For some 20 years of the 56 years he lived, he was a USCG volunteer.
He would always say, oh, for whatever we were doing, he said, Tzu Chi can help. Tzu Chi can help, you know. And so from then on, we had a lot of help from Tzu Chi Foundation.
Humble, respectful, quiet, and earnest. Other words his fellow volunteers think of when they remember him.
You are like the wind of justice that was always by my side. I miss you very, very much. Thank you.
The memorial service was attended by some 200 volunteers from all over the United States. Some shed tears of sadness, while some grieved in silence. Xi's favorite ice cream was also made available for everyone, and with each bite, the attendees took Xi's spirit to heart.
In New Taipei City's Audi, we meet You Zhitao, who grew up with 7 brothers and sisters, half of whom are mentally disabled. After her divorce, You fell into a deep depression and had to take medication. Fortunately, her childhood friend Li Jialin introduced her to recycling and Sutra Study. Now the dharma and recycling have become the pillars of You's life.
The Tzu Chi Audi recycling station is located near the town's fishing harbor. It is here that You Zhitao and her sister comes to do recycling. In the past, You was forced to sneak her way here, afraid she would be laughed at for doing recycling.
I was in so much pain, but with recycling, with Tzu Chi, I've learned to let go, and that forgiving others is helping oneself.
You Zhitao has 7 brothers and sisters, and half of them suffer from some sort of mental disability. This fact, coupled with her own failed marriage, left You with very little self-confidence.
She lacks self-confidence. We hope to get her to laugh more to help heal the pain in her heart. Sometimes when speaking with her, and we get to this point, she will say, "You really, really know me."
You's confidant is none other than her neighbor and childhood friend, Tzu Chi volunteer Li Jialin.
When I have a problem, I will call Sister Jialin. She's very wise and her heart is full of dharma. I am with the right person.
Under Li's guidance, You's stormy heart found an anchor. After 9 years of sign language and Sutra study, You has finally become a volunteer herself. However, the biggest supporter has been her friends at the recycling center.
She has changed a lot. In addition to coming in herself, Zitao will also bring her family, her younger sister. In fact, her whole family has changed, not just herself.
Due to her severe depression, Yo is still on medication, but with the dharma embedded in her, her mind has become more clear and she has been able to give up alcohol and cigarettes. In the end, for as long as Yo has Tzu Chi by her side, her direction is clear.
In Taiwan's Taichung, Tzu Chi volunteer Huang Yiqiao and his wife Chen Meijun organized a study group in their community. At each study group session, they encourage participants to transcribe the Sutra of Immeasurable Meanings in order to gain a better understanding of the Dharma and wisdom within.
Tzu Chi volunteer Huang Yiqiao joins his son in playing music here at the Jinsi Books and Cafe.
It seems that I have found my source of happiness, passing on the joy of music to more people.
At the study group, Huang and his wife Chen Meijun teach participants the deeper meaning found within the Sutra of Immeasurable Meanings through transcribing the scripture.
The purpose of this study group is to help participants understand the Buddha Dharma through transcribing the scripture.
We hope that everyone here can calm their hearts when writing down each character.
As the number of the participants in this study group has increased, recently Huang Yiqiao relocated the study session to the Jinsi Books and Cafe at the Taichung Tzu Chi Hospital.
Writing the scripture helps me take the Dharma to heart.
As I start writing, my heart becomes settled.
I feel peaceful and all the vexations are left behind.
Thanks to Huang Yiqiao, the participants are able to take away invaluable wisdom and dharma from their practice. Among the participants of Huang's study group is Xu Youzhong, who suffers from Parkinson's disease. Despite his problem, Xu is still able to transcribe the scripture in a neat and tidy manner.
I try to put my hand firmly against the desk to stop the shaking, and sometimes I will speed up my writing.
Formerly an elementary school principal, Xu has been part of the study group for more than a year. There, he has learned to overcome his fear of the disease and cherish the days ahead.
Don't write too fast. The stroke should be done slowly and smoothly.
Through writing scripture, Xu has gained a better understanding of the Buddha Dharma and decided to join as a Tzu Chen.
Don't look down on yourself. I believe everyone has unlimited potential.
His story inspired me to walk with Master Zhen Yan and become her disciple.
The Sutra of Immeasurable Meanings is all about passing on the Dharma to the world.
Cancer patient Ma Lizhu has also found a new meaning in her life through this study group.
Coming here, I can reflect on myself peacefully. Before I start transcribing, I will take a deep breath and settle my heart.
1 month after the study group moved to the Jinsi Books and Cafe at the Taichung Tzu Chi Hospital, several patients have already found a new direction in life from their participation.
We stay in Taiwan at the end of our show. To mark Children's Day, Banqiao Jinsi Books and Cafe organized various activities, including having young volunteers put on short skits to pass on Master Zhen Yan's Dharma and positive messages to the participants. We will leave you with these images. Thank you for watching Tzu Chi This Week. See you next week.